Yeah. Hey, make me go again. Ah, yeah. Yo. I one west to the death. Yeah. Fuck everything else. Big boot on me fringes. Girl, I tell me say she love the way how me change it. Everything sign and seal. Then I tell me say she love the deal. Yeah. Big boot on me fringes. Girl, I tell me say she love the way how me change it. If I don't know you picking my youth, me I tell you no straight out. And I'm a business. Yeah. Man, I move real heavy. 20 man, I jump out a couple Chevy. Well, serious. Man, no look happy. Wrong move to a boy in a dopey. Them a waste, man. Them a talk about me, but me no care, man. After everything else, me still be upon. Judge a truth, me a talk at the truth, and the part me a stay upon. Yeah. Delivered it on fire. Everything up in at the ear like fire bonfire. But I can't tell ya how I me dead, so let them have rising power. Liar Sha'Allah. This is what fear my brothers and my sisters. We get caught off early. Big boot on the fringes. Girl, I tell me say she really love all the changes. If I don't know you picking my youth, me I telling me straight out. And I'm a business. Yeah. Big boots on me braids, man. Yeah. Me not left me shades on. Special type of gun for this occasion. Hardcore. Can't tip on the right hand. Everything fucking real neat. Tell a boy I come just to him no see discreet. Him a trouble for breed. I don't shot it. Me conscience it a speak. Rats and snakes them throat get slit. Yeah, they give them the realness. Don't start freak out when 200 million of me niggas them out. Yeah, shot in the face, shot in the mouth. Rise it up, balance the soul river. Make evil stay far. Yeah, well, I know what I'm say. The truth though, I saw the thing over. Move. Big boot on me fringes. Girl, I tell me say she love the way how me change it. If I don't know you picking my youth, me I telling her straight out. And I'm a business. Big boot on me fringes. Big boot on me fringes. Boot on me fringes. Yeah, I'm cool. One West and nothing else.
It's easy to sum it up when you just talk about practice. We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we're talking about practice. Not a game. We're talking about practice. Not a game. Not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that? And we're talking about practice.
Best believe that I'm top 3. The only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Put me anywhere of it, they wonder it's not me. It's beef, we strut a nigga block, that's chopped cheese. No peace, the butterfly sting him, that's Ali. You reach, I teach you with the handle, that's Kyrie. Machines you hook like a Roman, that's IV. You a sheep, I'ma go, it's a difference, so watch me. You weak, all hooks, no punches, so block these. They mock me, I just show them how it goes. Try to stomach this thug life. They bring out the nose, bandana on the grip. All heads coming out the foe, connected from Cali to New York, niggas, so let it go. Made for this. Nigga, I eat bars and drink flows, thinking you woke into your third eye peephole. Line for line, this shit too easy, it's like a free throw. Mastered the game too early, this bitch a cheat code. It ain't a game, these niggas lame, stay bringing shame. If I'm with an officer, it's a number in his name. We ain't the same, you want the easy pass, tell him change his lane. Shit, I've been through the fire, you can't stand the rain, take an aim. Tell him runner, he can try his best. Drive a car named after me, that's why I'm in the set. Lamping these niggas once again, and I ain't breaking sweat. Number 1 at everything I do, that's why I'm one west. The Lord is not the God of the dead, so when I die, coming back from my spot, so forever I'm top 3. Just tell him to watch this janitor with the mop stick. You gonna need a defensive line.
Preaching prophet of the Lord, gotta teach this people, exposing all the lies with the truth. Now they can see the evil, we the lost children of the Lord. Y'all should holler, chopping heads off with my swords. Holy Bible, one west, one west, one west, one west, one west.
Most High in Christ.
Hey, shalom.
Hey, shalom, on the one. How about you, Shah Barakatah? What's going on, sir?
Ain't nothing much, man. Nothing much, man. You know, just get this captivity, man. And
damn right.
brothers and sisters still dying, man. It's crazy, man. You know.
Damn right.
I just found out a few. I mean, I wouldn't say a few. Like yesterday, some hours ago. It was like down to the one of little kids. Actually, I look at him as my nephew. You know, he's one of my brother's grandkids. You know, it's so crazy, man. That the brother was in just like in a comatose state, like really brain dead, really he's gone. You know, they just told him to it. Yeah, so you know, it's like so. It's what we deal with all the time on a daily basis. But you know, it's like it always hits when it hits home. It's a different feeling to it. You know, you know these things are happening. You know, so it's like, man, yeah, man. But it's it is what it is. You know, man, it's like terrible. Like I said, it's we mourn for them. We mourn for our physical relatives. Just like I'm mourning for other people that we don't even know, like Israel that we don't even know, But
damn right, man. So I'm definitely sorry to hear that, other one. You know what I mean? But we living in absolute hell in this place, and as you said, this is something that's real common. You know what I'm saying, for our people to go through. You know what I'm saying? Like we encounter from a young age, we encounter death and just all kinds of just. You know what I'm saying? Just trauma and tragedy from being young that other people could never understand. Damn right.
It's this life, man. It's our life in this captivity, man. You know what I'm saying? And what you learn is like, good Lord, as you grow old, you're like, man, this stuff it's still happening,
Right.
It's still happening, but you're saying the beauty of being in the truth, you understand why it happened. And what being in the truth, you understand the solution and what we can do about it. You know what I'm saying? And man, it's something, man. Well,
that's what we go. That's what we do right here on this show. Hey, shalom to everybody, all the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shemal Shah Barakatah, all the brothers. Yahweh Shamar Alathan by Shemal Shah, all the sisters. Of course, this is the Unplugged from the Matrix podcast, brought to you by the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Under Command and General Yohana, been in operation since 1969. You understand, teaching the truth according to this Bible. You know what I'm saying, about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians being the true Jews in the Bible. You understand? And of course, this show, you know what I'm saying, features none other than Captain of 10,000, Yagar. You know what I'm saying, right there, my man on my left right now, my Adawan to my left, Captain of 10,000, Yagar, out there in Oklahoma City, holding it down. We actually got some stories out of Oklahoma City today as well that we're going to get into. Myself, Officer of 1,000, Thabawan, and my Adawan, Officer of 1,000, Ayaza Ab, who couldn't be with us beginning the show today. Technical difficulties, like I said, he lives in the sunken place in North Carolina. You know what I mean? Like how he has any internet out there, I don't understand, but he managed to do it. You know what I mean? So he should be popping up sometime later on. You know what I mean? So So we got some brothers and sisters up in here. Let's get a quick roll call before we get into today's stories. Now, if you want to say anything, I'm gonna do the quick roll call. Then if you want to say anything before we get into the stories, just let me know.
Go ahead.
Sir. But you're hearing me, Tawab, though, right?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you good.
Hey, shout out to Officer 50 Pagaibawa up in DC. What's going on, bro? Shout out to Shakan, Officer Shakan. Shout out to Officer Sawap. It's like a Trooper Sawap. My bad, bro. Shout out to Trooper Sawap out there in Albany, upstate New York. Shout out to the sister, Slaki, if I'm saying your name wrong, sis. Audrey Cole Childs. Okay, shalom, sis. You know we playing that top 3. Shout out to the 2 songs you heard at the beginning of the live today. Of course, that was Big Boot by none other than our own Officer of 1,000 Ayaz Ab. You know what I'm saying? That's his new single. You can get it on that One West compilation album they put out. I think it's on the Lost Tribes Patreon. I think you can get it over there, right? So that Big Boot joint is on that album. Okay, you can get that. That's Ayaz Ab's new single. I believe he's working on a whole project, but you ain't hearing from me.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
So, and then the second song was, of course, Top 3. You know what I'm saying, by Officer Danya Allah up there in Philly. You know what I'm saying? That joint go crazy. Philly they've been going crazy with the music anyway. So you shouldn't be surprised. So Wab said he said y'all got one of the best intros I've seen yet. The water for that, brother. The water. You know what I'm saying? The song on that intro, of course, is by Officer 5000 Zion out of North Carolina, Fayetteville, North Carolina. Officer 5000 Zion. Okay. We got my guy, Officer 500 Yanazar. What's going on, bro? Shalom and Shkita. You got to fix the spelling on that Shalom. You looking like you misspelled Shalom, bro. I know it's a typo, no sweat, but you don't want to confuse the people. Okay. Shout out to Officer 500 Ima. What's going on, bro? Yeah, how about you, Shkita?
Hey, no right.
Yeah, so we got some brothers and sisters up here. How y'all doing, man? Hope everybody's tawab. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get right into it, okay? But did you have anything you wanted to bring out before we get into everything today, Adawan?
No, I guess we can jump right on in. We can go right on in.
Most High in Christ. That's exactly what we're gonna do. We got a few stories. So here's what I'll do. I'll do a quick rundown of the stories we're gonna get into. Then I'm gonna hit y'all with our other kind of promo / intro thing, and then we're gonna get into the stories. All right. So, and again, if anybody has any comments, any questions or anything, you can always just type it into the chat as well. You know what I'm saying? If we can, dialogue, if we can, kind of incorporate it into today's show, then that's exactly what we'll do. And if you got a question, you know what I'm saying, the Captain Yagar will easily, you know what I'm saying, if it's on topic, not too far off topic, he'll go ahead and break that down for you. Okay. Sure. So we also shout out to Officer Sadat. What's going on, bro? Yahweh. All right. So here's what we got for stories for today. You know what I'm saying? Bear with me just one moment. All right. So we got this story. This first story we're going to get into is a story out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. A black woman was having a mental health crisis. A mental health crisis of some kind. Okay, Khan says so. She Salakia. So this her Hebrew name, Princess Maserah. Shalom, sis. Salakia, Most High in Christ. So this sister was having a mental health crisis, okay? And authorities were called to handle the situation. This woman is a seminary at the Phillips Theological Seminary in Tulsa. And we're going to have some fun with this one. And so apparently what happened was she's having an issue, a mental health crisis. And the video, the body cam video shows that the police officers were not trying to help this woman, but instead were taunting this woman in her condition, making fun of this woman and absolutely making her situation that much worse. Okay. So we're going to talk about this, and this video that goes with that we're going to show as well. Next thing we're going to talk about. Now, some of these we may have not as much time on or whatever. We may touch on them momentarily. But here's another one out of Oklahoma. This one is a few weeks back. We were supposed to get into this a few weeks back, Adawan, but of course we had some difficulties, some things we had to overcome before we got back on the live. Man, a woman in Oklahoma, a white woman, slapped a teenager at the drive-thru. Did anybody see that? She went to the drive-thru at Little Caesars Pizza. She wanted to get a $5 hot and ready pizza from Little Caesars. And I guess whatever, some item they had, some kind of cheesy bread or something. And this, I'm trying to think of the right words here. This very hungry Caucasian woman was very angry by the fact that they did not have her favorite cheesy bread. And so instead of just saying, damn, that sucks, man, y'all got to get, y'all got to do better. Y'all got to get some more stuff in stock. Y'all got to increase your inventory and just go on about her business. She decided to pull up to the window, hop out of her car, and slapped this young teenage brother in the face. And she was At first, she wasn't charged, but we're going to get into it about what happened with that situation. It's only now that they're trying to actually seek a felony charge against this woman. Okay. Next one we got. This story right here. I'm not sure where this is. Where is this school? Where is this school? This got to be in the South somewhere. I'm not too sure where exact this particular school is, but it says the fact that they were so bold. It's a private school. A group of private school students created a mock KKK video. Backlash causes one parent to allegedly withdraw their child's application. So you send your kids to some fancy private school. Next thing you know, the other students are making KKK videos.
Boy,
yeah, that's what's going down at the private schools. Grace Christian Academy. Okay.
Oh, Christian Academy. Oh man,
that can't be right, Ottawa. I must be reading this wrong. Grace Baptist. It's the school and the church. It's the Grace Baptist Church and the Grace Christian Academy.
Those are common. Those are common all in our community. You know what I'm saying? Those are common.
Yeah. No sweat. So we're going to read about the KKK people at the Grace Christian Academy. We're going to find out about that. Then we have a story. Where am I at? Oh, I already have that one. Okay. I might have made a mistake there. No sweat. There was another story about a traffic stop. That's the one. There was a traffic stop that took place where a brother got brain damage. He got brain damage, and it was a regular routine traffic stop, and we got video of the violent arrest that took place that led to this brother having brain damage and being hospitalized. This is a picture of the brother right here, if y'all can see that. There's the brother right there in the hospital. You may not be, it's kind of fuzzy, but yeah, that's the brother in the hospital right there. We're gonna get the full-fledged footage on that momentarily. Okay, so no sweat. That's what we got for today, man. The water for everybody for tuning in with us, man. Hey, shalom, Officer Tazaya 1, shalom. We're going to keep rocking and rolling, get into these stories, man. We want to hear y'all opinions. Of course, you know, this is an interactive show. So the sister said there's a Grace Christian Church in my town. Khan, as Cap just said, they're all over the place. You know what I mean? Doesn't surprise me at all. There's more Grace Christian Academies and, you know what I mean, and the you know what I'm saying? The upper room church of the Latter-day Saints. There's more of those in the black community than, you know what I'm saying, than anywhere else.
And so, but it's funny because they don't even know what grace means.
Right.
Grace is a time period, okay? I mean, you know, to them, grace means something like the Holy Church or something. I don't know. Right. And they don't, I mean, you know, it's comedy. You know, it's crazy, man. You know, they come up with those names, grace this and grace that, like it's just like it's unto the Most High. Grace. I mean, grace this time period, you Christians.
Right. We're gonna break it all the way down, get into it. Last one, if we have time, before that last one, this is the one that I missed when I copied and pasted it. But this is a quote from a sister, a mother who had to a situation happened with her daughter in upstate New York. I want his teaching license revoked. This is what the mother said. Mom angry after she says her daughter was forced to pick cotton seeds in lesson on slavery at upstate New York school. You heard that right, folks, ladies and gentlemen. A black student, a black girl, was forced to pick seeds out of cotton as part of a project. And her mother obviously is furious about it.
Yeah.
And if you didn't think that was bad enough, she really was forced. We're gonna read the article, but I read it. She was forced. She was told that if she does not do it, she's going to get a horrible grade.
Boy.
Now that might shock you, but when we read another part of that, it's gonna blow your mind even further about what took place in that situation. All right, so we're gonna get right into it. We're not gonna waste too much time. Just check out this quick little unplug from the Matrix promo. Shout out to all the brothers and sisters tuning in. We're gonna be right back.
Tune in to Unplugged from the Matrix every Friday from 12 to 2 p.m. Get unplugged.
Oh, wait. Most High in Christ, back at it. You know what I'm saying? IGPK, Unplugged from the Matrix. So let's get into this this first story, if we could here. Okay? Bear with me. You know what I'm saying? As I get my links together and everything and share my screen. Because there's a video involved. I'm going to read a little bit first while I queue up the video. Okay? So here we go. This is the story. This is out of Oklahoma. Out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. A a place very rich in history, as Captain Yagarwa will tell you, and as many of us know, was the site of, I won't say the first, but a very well-known black town that had amassed great wealth. So, like, I got a lot going on here. Let me just get rid of some of this stuff. Yeah, had amassed great wealth, man. And Black Wall Street, this is what it was called, amongst many other Black Wall Streets throughout the United States. But during the Reconstruction era and after, Black people were actually prospering right after slavery and building towns and cities that were not just doing well, but were absolutely outperforming white cities in their locale. Okay.
And in the 20s, when America was in the Great Depression, you had soup lines across America. Soup lines, people in line just to get a cup of soup.
Right.
Black Wall Street, you had millionaires. I mean, man.
Damn right. Yeah, that's a 100% fact. You can look up the numbers. The schools in Tulsa, Oklahoma, the black schools were absolutely outperforming the white schools in Oklahoma. Like, you can look it up, you can Google it. It's not it's not a secret. Okay, so that's where this particular story took place, which makes it even that much more egregious. Just to think about, wow, like this is what the reality is for our people now in places where we once dominated, and our unity was actually intact to some degree. You know what I mean? So let's get into it. All right, I'm gonna read a little bit while I cue up the video. It says officers taunted, mocked, harassed, and attacked her. Woman sues Tulsa police for mishandling her during a mental health crisis they knew she was experiencing. A black seminarian is suing the Tulsa police after being injured during an altercation with law enforcement while suffering through a mental health crisis. The great-grandmother's attorney, so this is a great-grandmother, okay? This is an elderly woman. The great-grandmother's attorney said she was taunted, mocked, and eventually jailed instead of receiving support while having a bipolar manic episode. Local news platform reported lawyers for LaDonna June Paris have filed a lawsuit against the city of Tulsa. The Tulsa Police Department and the officers on the scene that laughed at her and dragged her out of a bathroom at the Habitat for Humanity Restore building on October 25th, 2021. A 90-minute video of the altercation showing Officer Ronnie Carosia teasing and saying she couldn't wait for another officer to violently engage the woman sparked national outrage. That day's events began at Phillips's Theological Seminary in Tulsa. Paris began behaving strangely at the school where she is a graduate student, which prompted witnesses to call emergency services for her. When an ambulance arrived at the seminary, Paris left in a U-Haul truck with a dog inside and drove to the Habitat for Humanity building. She locked the dog in the truck and went inside the Habitat building, where she ultimately locked herself in the bathroom after being asked to leave because of her strange behavior. Clips from the video show the officers originally approached the situation with care. Let's get into it. I don't want, if you got something to guess, sir.
No, brother. Go ahead.
Come on. So let me see if I can cue this up.
Man, I'm just taking in what you're saying, man. It's boy.
Okay, I got the video here. It's embedded. Show this picture. Let me get this picture up so you can see this picture. Open image in the tab. While I cue the video, let me share the screen so you can see this officer, excuse me. There you go. There's Officer Karosha looking real caring outside of the bathroom. She's protecting and serving. Okay. Protecting and serving for this woman who's having a mental health crisis. There you see the Tulsa police banner, right there, the patch right there on her shoulder. She's laughing hysterically because it's so funny. Okay, now here we go. Here's the video. All righty. Okay. So I'm going to share this and I'm going to blow this up too. Tab, this is the one right here. Boom. Okay, full screen. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to, so y'all can hear it. Just a moment.
You want to get tased? Don't do it. 055. This is going to be so fun. White male 48, dark blue or dark.
Y'all see that? I would just like to repeat that this is a 70-year-old woman in that bathroom. Okay, so I'm just going to show that again.
Good.
You want to get tased? Don't do it. 055. This is going to be so fun. White male 48, dark blue or dark.
Boy.
That's the sister right there. Salakia. All right. So this is the sister right here, LaDonna Paris. Okay. She is a graduate student. She's not a random woman. She's a graduate student. Okay. At the seminary. Okay. And what we just witnessed was the ultimately what happened towards the end of this encounter. Okay. So she was, talking to them through the door. I'm going to read a little bit more of the article and see some of the things that she was saying before ultimately the door was kicked in. Okay. And then we're going to get into it. Captain Ugar, I want you to, of course, tell us what what does this say about America ultimately? Let me just read a little bit more out of one before we
good, brother. Man.
It says that, clips from the video show the officers originally approached the situation with care. They want you to leave, so I'm going to need you to come out, okay? Said the officer. Paris asked, who wants me to leave? The property owners want you to leave. They say that you're banned. The officer responded. Why am I banned? What have I done? Paris inquired. Because you won't come out of the bathroom. They want you to leave. But the exchange shifted as the officers grew more impatient, clicking a stun gun and asking, do you want to get tased? Paris, who was still shut up in the bathroom, pleaded with the officer, don't do it, and asked her, why are you doing this? Karosha shakes and bangs on the door, prompting Paris to say, get away from me, get away, get away. The officer then laughs and says to another officer, I love my job. Paris can be heard saying, the cops are trying to kill me here after a while. Well, out of one.
I mean, man, it's telling, what type of wild maniacs are these people?
That's right.
And they have a badge? You mean tell me they have a badge? They're supposed to protect you. They are predators. These cops are predators. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible.
Damn right.
It's terrible. And And that's what I see in Tulsa, Oklahoma these days. I see a bunch of fear in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Fear in Israelites. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's the fear, like that. They don't want to rock the boat because they remember what happened in Black Wall Street.
That's right.
So that's the type of feeling I get from the people. That's the vibe I get from the people in Tulsa, Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? It's not wanting to get along. It's fear. You know. Man. Oh.
Now, I don't want what you're saying is so heavy, and for our viewers who are not, from the area. I know you're originally not from the area, but you're there now. And you said that it's a fear, an element of fear. Now, when you see something like this, like how do the people in Oklahoma, the black people in Oklahoma, how do they respond to things like this? Now, we've seen in other places where certain outrageous events like this happen when someone is either murdered by the police or harassed by the police. We see a certain reaction. Do the people in Oklahoma, the brothers and sisters there, do they just kind of look at this and and just act like they don't see anything? You know,
it goes on blind eyes.
Con.
And people walk. I'm saying it's like they see it and they don't see it.
Con.
They don't see it. You know what I'm saying? And then you get some idiots that might think it's funny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You might get some idiots that might think it's funny or something. You know what I'm saying? But it's really like being this destroyed people and being a slave in America. And a slave in America, it's kind of like, I see that. That's not right. Yeah, but that's massa. Right. I don't want to come messing with me, so I better not say nothing. It's mainly that attitude. You know what I'm saying? But it's ridiculous and it's sad. You know what I'm saying? That really, come on, you can tell that's oppression.
That's right.
They're gonna sit there and laugh about them. I love my job.
Right.
This is what they love. They love doing to black people.
Like
that's why they love their job. They love doing their job because they love oppressing black people and Hispanics and Native Indians.
Damn right. Con. That's so heavy what you said. I don't want, and I'm gonna give Micah 2 and 10 in just a second. But that's so heavy that you said that because the Bible says, and they think that what do they call us? I don't want. We're a hate group.
Yeah, exactly.
We're a hate group, and we just racist and all of this. But we didn't invent the police department. Now you tell me this. Now this is the Tulsa police, right?
Exactly.
That's a specific police department in a specific city, in a specific state, in a specific region. But explain to me, how is it that the people, the police officers there, have the same mentality and attitude as the police in New York City, as the police in Los Angeles, as the police in Florida, and Washington D.C. and Chicago, and wherever? Why is it that that cops, no matter what city you are in, have this feeling when it comes to black and Hispanic people and Native Indians? This I love my job, I can't wait to beat you upside the head mentality. If we're the hate group, and we're just making stuff up about America, we're the ones driving racism, then what do you call this? We're not the culprits behind this. Because we speak on it. We're racist because we're on the Unplugged from the Matrix podcast showing you this sister's face who got assaulted by cops who said they can't wait to have some fun.
Come. And look, and I'm talking one, but why didn't I see this on the news? Where's the news coverage?
Right.
They covering any old crazy nut out here. News is not even news. They covering. They got breaking news. They will breaking anything that's on national television and say, we got breaking news. Oh, we got breaking news. They have a thunderstorm. They say we have breaking news.
Right.
Now you can tell me this happening to this lady, this is not no news? I'm just hearing it from you, brother. From when you playing that, this is my first time hearing about that. Or seeing it. Seeing footage. Why wasn't this on the news?
Come.
Come on. This is crazy.
Come. Let me if I could. So let me read the scripture and please, I don't want, as you do so eloquently, break this down for the Akim Wathian. This is the book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 10. Arise, ye, and depart. For this is not your rest.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. I mean, most times he's reminding us. He's reminding us right there. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. And you can see that this is not your rest. Is this the place where everybody wants to get to? Is this the place where since it's the land of the free and the brave and whatever, you know what I'm saying? This is what we want to get to? Is this is our resting place? Where once we get here, we accomplish and we're going to be happy. This is not your rest. No. This is the third kingdom. So says the Bible.
That's right.
This is not your rest. Go ahead, brother.
Come, because it is polluted.
It's polluted. It's polluted with garbage like that, what you just saw. It's polluted with that. It's polluted with kicking in a door where a woman is in a bathroom. Now, that was a bathroom, right? I'm talking one, right?
Come on. That was a bathroom, sir.
If she's in a bathroom, come on. It's a woman in a bathroom. Women do have to sit down to use the bathroom.
Come.
So it's a bathroom, and you're going to kick the door in? I mean, come on. I'm sitting on the toilet. You're going to kick the door in? I mean, for whatever reason? I mean, come on, you could have waited till she come out. Why do you have to kick the door in? I mean, was it said that she had guns in there? Any type of weapons? Was it said she had a knife in the bathroom?
Well,
you know what I'm saying? So you're going to call and kick the door in and say you love your job. I mean, come on. It's polluted. It's polluted with the oppressor's evil against us. That's what it's polluted with. That's what the scripture is saying. It's polluted with all the evil that they got for us. You know what I'm saying? Man, and you can't escape it. This is not your rest. It's polluted. Go ahead, brother. Read on, brother.
Come, sir. Salaki. It shall destroy you. Even with a sword destruction.
It shall destroy you even with a sword destruction. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to destroy you because what? Black people going to see that and just, oh, well, man, you know, she should have came out. They're going to see what the lady did wrong. They're not going to see what the cops are all together wrong. They're going to be, well, she should have came out when he told her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's being destroyed. That's being destroyed. You're not even going to see the evil that's being done to your people. You're going to find out what they did wrong.
That's right.
What your people did wrong. When she didn't do nothing wrong, but didn't come out of the bathroom. She was taking a dump. She was using the bathroom.
If I may,
came out.
If I may, she feared for her life.
Exactly.
Like how many cops have used that excuse of they feared for their life all the time? They're always you signed up to be a damn cop, but you always afraid of some civilian. But here, this woman is in a bathroom already having a mental crisis, a breakdown of some kind. She's already afraid. If you know anything about psychology, she's already afraid, which is why she locked herself in the bathroom in the first place. Then you got a bunch of cops outside the door yelling at and laughing at her and saying, oh, we're going to tase you, and oh, this is going to be fun, and I can't wait for my partner to get here to beat you, all kind of stuff.
Lord.
If I may, go ahead, sir.
These are some maniacs. We are dealing with definitely maniacs. The oppressors, they are maniacs. This is why the ISUBK stance on them, their name is the oppressor.
That's right.
The oppressor. That's what they are. I mean, that's nothing but oppression. You're going to stand there and laugh and smile and then kick the door and say, oh, I love my job. You are some evil beasts. You know, and the Most High going to deal with you. That's the beautiful thing. That's what we try to get blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians to understand. It. The Most High is on our side. And they sit there laughing. Oh, they're not going to be laughing.
That's right.
They're not laughing when Christ is ruling.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Man, boy, that precept is just so heavy, it will destroy you even with a sword destruction. The sword destruction comes in when you don't see nothing wrong with it. When you laugh and put it on Instagram or whatever something, and you laugh about it, you know, the way they kicked in the door on the little old lady.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and this place will destroy you with a sword destruction. That precept is just so deep and heavy. You know what I'm saying? Terrible, man.
Damn, if I could, let's we're gonna watch this a little bit more before we go on to the next one, man, because this is just really tragic. Just to get the full context, a seminary grad student with no criminal record in mental distress, scared and confused.
Oh,
that's the owner. They putting their gloves on. See, they're taunting her with the taser. So let's play this. Bear with me.
If she opens that door, my hands are going.
You want to get tased? Yeah, they come out. You want to get tased? Don't do it. 05512. Why are you doing that?
I love my job.
No, you don't get to tell me what to do. That's not how this works. Okay, yes, look, I'm just trying to kill you. Can you believe this happening?
She's so 85. She's so 85.
And the door's locked.
Let's fast forward a little bit more.
To knock it down there.
Yeah, I don't care. You need to come out.
But she's
Door open and
dark blue or
this is gonna be so fun.
White Mill 40, dark blue or dark gray city, blue jeans.
the big one.
Ready? Yep.
Rufus, I need you, Rufus. I need you, Rufus.
Oh, she's
What are you doing that to me? Pass. I need you, my son. Pass. And he's my son. Stop. Rufus, I need you. Stop it. LH, stop it. Stop it. You're hurting me. Okay, I'll go to jail. I don't mind. I don't want to. Stop it.
Give us your other now.
Oh, boy, my shepherd. Blood boy.
Okay. Slovakia. Alrighty. 1 second. Boom. There we go. All right. Let's leave that on the screen real quick. Boom. Right there. I'll make it smaller. Oh, Slovakia. There we go.
Hey, Slovakia. Number one. Can you make it clearer? Now look. Did she? Now. Did the people that sent somebody called the police on the old lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now, was it? Now what type of what did she do?
Okay, what exactly she did was this. Let's go back a little bit. So that day's events began at Phillips Theological Seminary in Tulsa, which is where she's a student. Paris began behaving strangely at the school where she is a graduate student, which prompted witnesses to call emergency services for her. When an ambulance arrived at the seminary, Paris left in a U-Haul truck with a dog inside and drove to the Habitat for Humanity building. She locked the dog in the truck and went inside the Habitat building, where she ultimately locked herself in the bathroom after being asked to leave because of her strange behavior. Okay, so that's when everything begins. It says, okay, yeah. So Paris can be heard saying, "The cops are trying to kill me here." We saw that on the video. After a while, Karosha, which is the white woman, at one point warned, "It's gonna be a bad time for you if you don't open the door." When a different cop arrives, he busts down the door with his foot, and the video then shows him tackling Paris to the ground, whereupon she sustains a gash on the side of her face. One officer says someone must clean up the blood left by her injury. And as the video ends with Paris being arrested, a voice believed to be Karosha is heard remarking, "If you're going to play stupid games, you are going to win stupid prizes." So that's the pretty much gist of this whole situation. Again, she was having an episode, a mental breakdown, so to speak. And these cops were called to the scene once she locked herself into this bathroom. Okay. Very disgusting to see this poor woman. And let's also, if I could, can we just say this too? Get out of the goddamn Christian church.
Yeah. Yes.
I want to make sure that is not missed in all of this.
Yes. Yeah.
The police are disgusting animals. The oppressor is a disgusting, oppressive dog of an animal. But black woman, you go to the Christian, you go in, you're literally looking at somebody that's in the theology school, and look, has it helped this woman?
Exactly.
She is in an actual, like, certified theologian school.
Boy.
Learning about the scholarly aspect of the Bible. She's learning about the Bible so she can end up being someone else's preacher.
Yes.
So she can be someone else's Shirley Caesar or Juanita Bynum. And this is what is the result. Yes. Sisters,
stop playing those games. we bring it out. I mean, that's heavy point that you made. That's heavy point that you made, because it's like we telling you that you got a beast over top of us. We got a beast who's going up. The Bible tells us about it. I mean, that's what Proverbs 1:22 tell you about. The scorners delight in their scorning. I mean, come on, they delight in it. Come on, whatever they do, they have fun. They're having a ball doing it. You know, man. But we got to stop being silly and really pay attention to it. Really pay attention and understand the Bible. You see what I'm saying? You're being destroyed. I mean, come on, right now. I mean, like you were saying, what in the world is she doing? She's practicing to be a preacher.
That's right.
And who knows? She's probably already doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Probably, right? Come on.
Probably already doing it. She just may want to get her paper or get ordained, what they say. You know what I'm saying? So she can be ordained minister. You know, running her big dumb mouth and don't even know she's not even supposed to be up in there doing that. You know what I'm saying? So says the Bible.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, that's just like, man, I mean, it's boy.
Hey, I don't want
Hey, Salaki, Thaba One.
Yes, sir.
If you can get Proverbs 1:22 right quick.
Come on, sir.
Proverbs 1:22 is really like talking about this situation. You know, because we telling you. I mean, it's like, come on, man. The ISUPK is known everywhere. You know what I'm saying? People here, like, they know what we're saying. You know what I'm saying? And we keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High of this fight. You know? So no woman that's supposed to be no pastor. And the Thaba One brought out something so heavy that she's in there practicing to be a pastor, ordained pastor, she has no business doing that. And look what happened. The oppressors come in and what? Right? I mean, come on. They're having a ball doing it. They are
a ball. And if it's Salaki, I'm gonna read the scripture, but if I may, sir, what you just said right there is so heavy. They're having a ball doing it, and you know what's funny? This same woman, when she gets out of that seminary school, she's gonna be teaching somebody that the oppressor, that there is no oppressor, and that God loves everybody, and we all the same. After you got your arm ripped off by a bunch of white police officers, but none of that's gonna matter when you become a preacher.
That's so heavy. And Thaba One, what is the main thing? You have to forgive them. That's the way Jesus wants you to do it. Jesus wants you to forgive them. So I forgive them for slamming my head, kicking the door in while I'm trying to take a dump, slamming my head on the ground, and I forgive them. You know what I'm saying? Boy, man.
Good night. No sweat. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 22. How long, ye simple ones?
How long, ye simple ones? You simple Christians, you simple women like this lady right here. She wanted to be a pastor. How long, you simple ones? I mean, the Lord got a man sense of humor. The most I have a sense of humor in these precepts. It says, "How long, ye simple ones?" I'm read on, brother.
How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Love simplicity. You know what I'm saying? That's simplicity. You coming being a pastor, telling people you're spreading all this crazy Christianity. That's simplicity.
That's right.
That's foolishness. You know what I'm saying? The religion of Christianity goes against the Bible. It's foolishness. It's simplicity. Read on, brother.
Come on. And the scorners delight in their scorning.
The scorners delight in their scorning. You saw that. Who's going to scorn you? I mean, who's going to punish you? You know what I'm saying? The scorners delight in their scorning. They're just having fun.
That's right.
So you want to get tased? Plan, make the taser noise. You want to get tased? Bust the door and say, "Oh, I love my job."
That's right.
They delight in their scorning.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? They delight. They have a ball doing it.
That's right.
They have a ball in oppressing us. That's what the Bible is saying.
Come
You know what I'm saying? But you know what? People like you won't stop. People like
That's
that
right.
old lady won't stop.
That's
You're
right.
going to keep on, and you're going to, like what we said, you're going to forgive them. You know what I'm saying?
Come
And
on.
Russell's precept says is talking to that old lady and many people like them. Read on.
Come on. And fools hate knowledge.
And fools hate knowledge. You see that? Fools hate knowledge. Hey, we bring the knowledge out of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This is the home of the truth. You know, the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. You know what I'm saying? We give you the truth out of this Bible. And man, the Most High is right. The Most High, like I said, any situation, we can go to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And this is right up her. This is right up the alley.
That's
right what that woman went through. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Keep on going to those seminary schools or trying to learn to be an ordained pastor. Keep on. Keep it up. You know what I'm saying? The scorners delight in their scorning. The precept
That's right.
just said
Damn
they
right.
delighted. They have a ball. I mean, oppressing us. They have joy in oppressing us. And what you're not covered by the blood of Jesus, like you say you are. You're not covered by the blood of Jesus. All about the blood. You Christians are
Right.
crazy. They're bloody. They're too bloody. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You're not covered by the blood of Jesus. You
That's
know,
right.
you're not supposed to be a pastor, old lady. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
And I feel bad that this one of our sisters going down like that. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
she's going to do more damage than she do good.
That's right.
You know,
You're
you're
right.
going to do more damage coming there preaching to a congregation of people that's going to listen to that crap you spitting.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Come
So,
on.
so with that right there, that was up the Lord.
That's right.
Hey, number one, hey. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, hey, man. I pray she wakes up.
Come on.
I pray
Come
she
on.
wakes up and what gets unplugged.
That's right. Damn right.
You
Damn
know what
right.
I'm saying? Hey,
No,
man.
that's excellent. Excellent. I don't want the water for that, sir. Heavy point. Yo, Captain, you grow up with the heavy metal, obviously, all the time, always.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? What Captain's saying is so heavy, man. We're gonna go into the next story in just a moment, man. But let me just tell you something. That sister, obviously, you know, as General Hyman always tells us and teaches us, you know, mental health situations are demons. Almost every ailment, everything that a person can have is a demon. This sister has a demon on her.
Exactly.
You understand? She absolutely has a demon on her that would tell her that when the ambulance comes to get in a U-Haul truck and put a dog in a truck and then lock the dog in the truck and then get in the bathroom and lock, it's a demon.
It's a demon.
It's a demon. And obviously, and notice what happened. She got a demon on her and ran out of the seminary. She completely ran out of the seminary, ran into the bathroom, got her head beat in by the police. If she really wanted to be rescued and saved from that demon, there's only one place that she can go, and that's the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. We specialize. That is our job. We specialize in, you know what I'm saying, in dealing with demons. You know what I'm saying? We're the real demon slayers in the ISUPK. That's the only place she's going to get help. If she stays in there, as Captain Ugarwap said, then she's just going to have to forgive these people. And when they beat her in the head again, or someone in her family in the head, it's just forgiveness all around, and nothing gets solved. That's just what it is. It's a terrible, horrible, horrible situation.
Man. Yeah, you know, it's terrible all the way around, Thought One. You know what I'm saying? We just pray she wakes up.
Damn right.
Man.
Right. Come on. We're gonna switch gears.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Go get into the next the next story here. This one we'll just be real short with this one. Okay. Real short with this one. But Salaki, if y'all could just bear with me just a moment as I go grab my charger. I don't want my laptop to die. Okay. I'm just gonna go grab my charger. So I'm gonna run our little intro song. Not one more time, but I'm gonna run it again just to give him some time. So you know what I'm saying, the transition is real smooth. All right. So I'll be right back. All right.
Preaching prophet of the Lord, gotta teach this people, exposing all the lies with the truth. Now they can see the evil, we the lost children of the Lord. Y'all should holler, chopping heads off with my sword. Holy Bible, one West, one West, one West, one West, one West.
Water. Most High in Christ. All right. So we're gonna go through this one real fast, right? Because this is the one about the woman smacking old boy over the hot and ready pizza. So I'm gonna pull up. I think there's a video with it as well. So just bear with me just a moment as I cue it up here. And again, what's going on to everybody? Shalom to everybody. You know, brothers and sisters as they come into the live. Good to see y'all. Shalakia. Let me just see. It is the video right here. Okay, so you're gonna hear a brother narrating it too. I think this is the young brother's lawyer that you're gonna hear kind of narrating what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma again. I'm telling you, you right out of one about the fear, because
yeah.
Oklahoma is just crazy. Oh, okay. So she not only smacked him, she called him an effing N-word.
Yeah. It's coming out. It's coming out.
She called him an effing N-word, and she didn't think there was anything strange about that. That's her defense.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. She didn't think anything was wrong with that.
Anything wrong with calling him the N-word or the effing N-word, because that's what she do all the time.
Because that's what she does all the time.
Allegedly slapping a black boy and calling him the N-word because the fast food place where he worked
was
out of her favorite food.
But she had asked me when she was making the racial remarks if that hurt your feelings. She said no. And then she proceeded to use the physical contact, slapping him upside the face. I bet that hurt.
The 71.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So let's make sure everybody understands what's going on here. So she pulls up to this place to get a hot and ready pizza from Little Caesars, and again order her favorite cheesy bread or whatever the hell it is that they got. They don't have it, which is a common thing. And after he informs this woman that they don't have the item, she begins making racial slurs and degrading him. That's what it says. It says the 17-year-old's name is not being made public. He's having a tough time dealing with the trauma. He's like, kind of shook up. So it's understandable. This is a 71. Now, we just saw how they dealt with a 70-year-old black woman. Can we just
gone?
You see the difference here? That's why today I named today's show "War at Your Front Door," because this is war that's been going on against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians forever. Okay, you just saw how they treat a 70-year-old black woman that's having a mental health crisis. You just saw that. Now we got a 71-year-old white woman who does this, who is white. When she entered the Little Caesars drive-thru to order pizza and crazy bread, that's what she wanted, some crazy bread. Makes sense? Yeah, it makes sense, right, Adawan? The 17-year-old worked at the restaurant part-time and told Sherman the store was out of crazy bread, and that set her off. Making racial slurs to him and degrading him about what his educational level was, and making a comment about, do you know what racism 101 is? Kelly said of the woman's comments. So this is what this one. So because they don't have the crazy bread.
Yeah.
This 71-year-old white woman starts going on a tirade, calling this 17-year-old kid a nigger and an effing nigger, and how stupid he is and uneducated he is because he works at Little Caesars, where she's trying to get the crazy bread from.
Yeah.
And then it goes further. She asked him. Now, this shows you she knew what she was doing, because it says she continued her racist assault once she drove around to the drive-through window captured on surveillance video. So what she did was she goes up to the, they got the menu with the little speaker.
Exactly.
They said, "I'm sorry, ma'am, we don't have no crazy bread." She starts going off. Then she drives around to the actual window and says, she asked him when she was making the racial remarks, she asked him, did that hurt his feelings? And he said no. And then she proceeded to use the physical contact and slap him upside the face and said, "I bet that hurt."
Good.
Now check this out, Ottawa. Go ahead, Ottawa.
It was premeditated.
It was premeditated. Now check. This goes back. Now you just heard Ottawa. You just heard this priest and prophet say the fear in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That in Oklahoma there is a fear amongst black people. Now after that happened, I know what many of you are thinking. Okay, at what point did the brother, attack this woman, jump out of the window, and retaliate because he was just assaulted? When did he defend himself? Well, let's see. After the assault, she paid for her pizza and drove off.
Good Lord.
So man. He just took her money after she smacked him in the face. The 17-year-old and his mom filed a police report with the Enid Police Department. A spokesman with the department tells Atlanta Black Star police tracked down Schuerman at her home later that night, where she confessed to the racist assault. Now, again, one brother recently, he punched a white man in the face for calling him the N-word. And that white man died. He punched that white man, and in the process, the white man died. That didn't happen here. This woman slapped this brother in the face after calling him all these things, and then continued with the transaction like it never happened. And she went home immediately. Later on, she was, the police went to her house where she was charged with a misdemeanor.
I mean,
mind you,
that's assault.
That's assault. But then you take into account the fact that it is a child.
Yeah. So it's worse.
If you go smack someone's kid, assault against a child, a minor, is a felony. He's a minor. She smacked him in the face, and she admitted it when the police came to her house. She didn't try to deny it. She's like, "Yeah, I called him a nigga." Yeah, and it says that she tries to justify it on the basis she didn't see anything wrong with calling him the N-word or the effing N-word because that's what she does all the time.
Goodness gracious. Man. Boy, that's some Oklahoma justice. Man, that's something. Wow. That's
Oklahoma justice. I'm telling you, the Enid Police Department spokesman went on to say its officers did not arrest Schuerman for the attack because under Oklahoma law, officers cannot make arrests for misdemeanors when they do not witness the alleged crime for themselves.
Boy.
So never mind that you have perfect video surveillance.
It's lucky on top of one. I didn't mean to cut you off, but look.
No, please, I don't want. Go ahead.
It should be, like I said. I hope in the future, I hope the other people listening to this, young people, in the future, don't let her leave. He should have not gave her an order. Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she shouldn't have let her leave. Or like when she gave her money, he should have held it up. Took the money. Okay, all right. Call the police. Let the cops come in. You know what I'm saying? And tell the cops, "Hey, I want you to arrest her for assault."
Right.
She assaulted. You know what I'm saying? It's on. Right. We got her the camera footage. It's on camera. She assaulted me. She needs to be arrested.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He could have blew it up just like that. You know? Damn, he don't let her. I mean, come on, man.
But that goes back to what you said out of one with the fear.
Come on.
It's like we have a natural you know, just this when we see these devils, especially when we get into an altercation with them, our natural instinct deep down engraved in us is that this is Massa. Massa has a right to hit me.
Yeah, that's slave.
You know what I'm saying? It's a slave mentality that is like very difficult for brothers and sisters to get. It's almost like in your mind, you worry like if you call the cops, they're gonna think that you might be right. They might think that you did something.
You know
what I'm saying? You call the police on this 70-year-old white woman, next thing you know, you're in handcuffs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's like it's a whole twisted, you know what I'm saying, social, just like you said, I don't want it in Micah 2 and 10. This is not our rest, man. It's like these are the things that other people don't have to worry about.
Come
on. When old oppressors call cops on us, they don't have to worry about someone mistaking them for the perp.
Indeed.
And questioning them and what happened. No, but when we do something, or when something happened, when we're the victim, it's like we're so conditioned by America to be like, well, I mean, I don't know if I am a victim. I don't know. Did I do something? Like, that's just, especially as black men, that's just how we're conditioned to look at it. And this is just disgusting. She should, like you said, she should have never been able to get away with it. She was so proud. Yeah, I called him a nigga. Yeah. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Good night. Disgusting. All right. You know what I mean? No sweat. Yeah, like the other one said, man, in a situation like that, don't let that devil leave. Okay? Do not let the devil leave. You know what I'm saying? Get that devil locked up. They can get locked up too, all right?
Yeah, and you know, it's like the thing that the young brothers could have did, if he's standing there, this is training from fall out. When she slapped him, he should have fell on the ground and act like he was out cold.
Right.
Act like he was out cold. Let them come and take you to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Yes, she struck me. You know, I want to.
Right.
But
Con. You should have fell on the ground and had convulsions. Like you should have just started foaming at the mouth. All of that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Con.
Really blow it up.
Damn right.
Man.
Lock you. All right. So we're gonna go to this next one here.
All right.
If I could. Bear with me just one moment. My story is kind of all over the place. All good though. This one doesn't have a video, so I'm just gonna read through this, man. But this is another crazy one. Here we go. I want his teaching license revoked. I told y'all this one was wild, right? I told y'all it was wild because the little sister was forced to pick cotton seeds out of a cotton, out of a cotton stalk, balls of cotton from a cotton stalk. Which reminds me, I actually remember the first time I saw cotton in a field in my life. You know what I'm saying? I especially if you're a brother from a different area from like up north, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't have that. There's you'll never see it. It just does not exist ever. Like down here, now I live in the South. Now, if if you're traveling, you might be traveling to South Carolina, you're traveling to Virginia, you're driving down some back road, some highway, you're gonna run into a cotton field. There's still plenty of them down here. But I remember taking a trip down south when I was like probably like 10 years old or something like that for my great grandfather's funeral to Bamberg, South Carolina, and I saw a cotton field. And I remember touching the cotton for the first time, and it was weird to me. It made me think all these thoughts about so this is what we was picking. Like, you know what I mean? Even at that age, it made me think so this is what we was getting our backs whipped for. This is one of the main there was other crops, of course. This is one of the main things that that we were subjected to what we were subjected to in order to cultivate. You know what I'm saying? So even now, black people have this weird relationship. When we see that we be driving to camp, me and Gaparia, I'll be going up to Virginia for camp up there. And we see a cotton field, we be looking at it it has a certain feeling you get when you see something like that. And I think this young sister, I say that to say that this young sister right here, and like me, now I was in New York. I grew up in New York City. She's upstate New York, but still, it's the same thing. She's not encountered that kind of thing. And this young sister, obviously, there was something that told her, "No, this ain't right." So let me read what happened. It says, "Mom angry after she says her daughter was forced to pick cotton seeds in lesson on slavery at upstate New York school. A black mother is angry, claiming her daughter and her black and brown classmates, that's important, black and brown classmates were forced to pick seeds from cotton and subjected to shackles and handcuffs for a history lesson on slavery by their teacher." So let me read on. There is a video, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to show it. You can go go to the article and look it up. Actually, no. I'm gonna show a little bit of this video. I'm gonna show a little bit of it. I'm gonna start reading, but I am gonna get it up on the screen momentarily. So bear with me, Aki and Waki. It says a black mother is angry, claiming her daughter and her black and brown classmates were forced to pick seeds from cotton and subjected to shackles and handcuffs for a history lesson on slavery by their teacher. It's a quote, "My daughter said she felt like a slave," said Precious Morris about how her daughter told her 7th grade social studies teacher, Patrick Roche, at Rochester School of the Arts in Rochester, New York. Okay, so it's in Rochester. I've been there. In Rochester, New York, allegedly gave his students a traumatic lesson about slavery in America and even, listen up, and even had students call him Massa.
Oh, boy. That's sick. Then they'll see that's sick. That's sick because he's, really. Come on. That made him feel good.
Right.
Made him feel good. That floated his boat. Man, that's terrible. Man.
I'm gonna get the sister up on the screen here because this is amazing. This is crazy. Salakia. Here we go. Most High in Christ. I got it now. Copy link. What do y'all think is going to happen, too? I want to know what y'all think is actually going to happen. Do y'all think he's going to be removed from the school board? Do you think he's going to see any ramifications for this kind of behavior? Have any of you ever experienced something like this as well? Have any of you ever had either it happen to yourself or to one of your children or a family member, someone you know? Have any of you ever worked in a school system with white teachers or teachers of other races who did things like this? You know what I mean? I want to know from the people they've had encounters like this. So now I got this video up here. Yeah, let me get this up on the screen so y'all can see this sister talk about, you know what I'm saying, the situation with her daughter. Okay. I don't know if I can full screen it though. Right, so here we go.
And when that young man was speaking, when he said, he made me feel ashamed to be black, I instantly shedded tears at that very moment. My jaw dropped.
A black mother claims her daughter and her black classmates were allegedly forced to be slaves in their history class.
I'm sorry, don't mind me. I'm getting chills in my body. It's because this is just such a touchy situation.
I'm an educator as well, and I've never known any of my friends to own handcuffs, let alone bring them to class and experiment with them on children.
Precious Moore says her daughter told her that her teacher, Patrick Roush, allegedly forced the black kids to play slaves, call him Massa, as the white kids looked on.
He has a history of these types of inappropriate lessons.
The teacher has been suspended, but parents say that's not enough. Many are considering taking matters into their own hands.
My daughter said she felt like a slave.
Precious Morris is irate. Her daughter's 7th grade social studies teacher, Patrick Rausch, at Rochester School of the Arts in Rochester, New York, allegedly gave his students a traumatic lesson about slavery in America.
Mr. Rausch forced my child, Janasia Brown, to pick seeds out of cotton. And when she refused, he told her if she don't finish picking the seeds out of the cotton, that she won't get a good grade. That traumatized my daughter because she was forced to do something that she didn't want to do, that she knew was absolutely wrong.
Morris says Rausch, who is white, brought in cotton and forced black and brown kids in the class to pluck seeds out of it. He also allegedly brought in handcuffs and shackles to give a vivid history lesson of America's dark past of enslavement of black people.
And for him to not allow the Caucasian kids to proceed, or he didn't make them to the seeds out of that cotton, that showed our black children that the whites have more privilege.
That's what I wanted to get to, sir.
Oh, now see, thought one, man. Now, if he was honest, if he was an honest teacher, just teaching a history lesson, he would have had all the students in shackles.
Right, exactly.
All the students picking cotton, you know, because you're teaching about slavery. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you just have the black kids do and the white kids not do it, you telling them that they are still slaves. You gloating in it. I mean, come on. You having a ball. You having a good time with it. You making fun of them. I mean, come on, man.
That's right.
Boy, he should be fired.
That's damn right. Damn right, Ottawa. You hit the nail on the head, sir.
Man.
You know, like
Lord.
He's like reveling.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like this is not like the idea that's being put forth, or that he's trying to put forth, is that it's a moment of education. I'm trying to educate these students. But what exactly? Okay, what are you trying to educate them on? If the white students don't have to also participate,
yeah, you know
what exactly is the education here?
Gone.
Like, and then that means that the black students had to call him massa, and that's it.
Wouldn't the boy? I mean, if you're an honest teacher trying to teach a lesson, everybody got to be involved in it. You teach the white kids about slavery too. You know that this is if you're trying to give them the feel of it. Why the hell are they participating in it? The white kids got to participate too. You got to put the shackles on them. You got to make them pick cotton. You know what I'm saying? Because you're teaching against slavery. But now if you're teaching for slavery again, so you want to put the black people in slavery,
right?
In slavery, you just going to put them in there to say, boy, man, that was a nice, loving sight to him. That was a good sight to him to see those black kids in shackles, to see those black kids picking cotton. You know? Boy, there's
the devil right there. He looked like a half a, I don't even know how to say it out of one without getting the live clip.
Yeah.
He looked like a hippie. He looked dirty. He looks like he really looks like he just don't look like a good person. So I gotta be very careful with my words. Because, of course, YouTube, you know, all the other platforms. We're right now broadcasting for Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and we don't want to upset, you know what I'm saying, the establishment with some words. So we got to be careful.
Exactly. And look, we are in a captivity.
Right, yeah, we
you know what I'm saying?
We're in captivity. We can't say what we want, but don't worry. When the kingdom gets here, we'll be able to say exactly what we want to say. Because first of all, people like this won't exist. This will be a slave.
God,
you understand? If he don't get put to death, because he looked like he liked to touch. You know what I mean? He looked like he don't like to just put kids in hand. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
If now the brother said he don't even know many teachers that have handcuffs.
You know,
but this teacher right here seems to like putting kids in handcuffs.
He's on the radar. For me, he should be on the radar now.
Right, that's what I'm saying, Adawan.
Now we gotta really watch this teacher, man. What's his name? What's his name?
His name is Rosh.
We definitely got to, we got to watch him.
Mr. Rosh.
We
got to watch him.
If he have those shackles and stuff, I mean, who's to say he don't have black kids shackled up in his basement?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to really watch him. He's under investigation. Got to put him under investigation.
The sister said he looked like a racist.
Yeah.
I mean, he do. He look like he's a lot of things, sis.
He does.
He looks like he's a lot of things.
Yeah, man. He should be put under investigation, man.
I'm with you, Ottawa.
Man,
something ain't right with this cat.
Something ain't right with that cat. Yeah, for real. For real.
He look like he might be on drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In a stupid Santa outfit. I mean, this is just disgusting. And if Salakia Ottawa. Micah 2 and 10 again. This is not your. Don't send your kids to the goddamn school with this dude as a teacher, please.
Exactly. You know? Yeah. For real.
Like, damn.
Yeah, he's definitely. Yeah. He's gonna do that.
You send your kid to the school, and this is the teacher.
That's the teacher. I mean, come on. That's a man. I mean, come on. Yeah. That's terrible. That's
let's moving on. Let's get a little bit more. Slacky. Damn, this is rough. Bear with me just a moment. Slacky.
That's terrible.
Showed our black children that the whites have more privilege.
Moore says her daughter was told if she didn't pick the seeds out of the cotton, she'd get an F on the assignment.
And there's been so many complaints about him, and no one has done nothing about it. That's how he was able to bring shackles, handcuffs, seeds, and cotton.
Morris took to social media to publicly display her anger, and her posts with a piece of cotton in hand garnered hundreds of shares. Atlanta Black Star reached out to the Rochester City School District to get answers on Roush's alleged racist assignment and what the district is doing about it. But our phone calls and emails were not returned by the time of this report. But local media outlet WXXI reported Roush is a tenured teacher and is on paid leave.
So for him to be getting paid is unacceptable to me. I don't want him to be getting paid.
Well, there you have it, folks. So he's getting paid, you know. Still getting paid telling kids to pick cotton.
Paid leave. That's a vacation.
That's a vacation. You know how many I really wish you can get a paid leave right now.
You know?
A paid leave. Damn. Like, so he's sitting at home just collecting checks after doing this. I mean, this is America, man.
No, it's America.
This is America. Look at the stories we've been covering so far, man. You know what I'm saying? And just look at the treatment. We've seen how they treat an older black woman versus how they treat an older white woman that assaulted somebody.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing how they treat young black, and notice it said black and brown kids for you idiots out there that try to separate black people from our Hispanic brothers and sisters. We're the same damn people. They've been through slavery just like us. They've been through captivity just like us. Okay. And you see how it said that he made them black and brown students pick cotton.
Yeah.
But then after he does that and traumatizes these kids, now he gets to go home and collect checks. It's real terrible. It's bad out here out of Salakia. I mean, damn.
God.
I mean, damn, it is bad out here.
Like I said, it's all this. I love this truth, man, because we understand it. They're going to get it back for it. All this evil that they're doing, they're going to get it back. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's like, man, man.
That's right.
Man, they just give you that feeling that, man, they're going to get it back.
That's right.
They can't get away from it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Lord is going to avenge us. You know what I'm saying? That's what the scripture say, avenge not yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to make sure we get ourselves straight.
I got a precept for you, sir, if you want it.
Go ahead, brother.
Come on. Just to go off what you just said, it's just so heavy. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 11 and verse 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
See that? even though you still want to stay with them and say, oh, join hands with them, because you join hands with them, hey, they still going to get punished.
That's right.
The Lord is going to punish them for all the evil that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers and sisters make the mistake as marrying them and having kids, family by them, you know what I'm saying? But they still going to be punished.
That's right.
They're still going to be punished. You know what I'm saying? So says the Lord. The Lord is going to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a beautiful thing that the Most High, He's going to avenge us for all the evil that they do to us.
That's
You
right.
know? And by this story right here, a double one, can you grab Zephaniah 3:20?
Come on, sir.
Zephaniah 3:20. Because right here, this verse just go right along with everything that's going on.
Come on, sir.
It's making these things happen. You know what I'm saying? He don't even know what he's doing. He probably just some racist prick. He don't even understand that the Lord is having him do that.
That's right.
The Lord is bringing back. We're going to see everything. You know what I'm saying? Now read that, brother, if you got it.
Come on. This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3 and verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
At that time will I bring you again, even in the time that I gather you.
Mm-hmm.
For I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth.
You see that? He gonna make us a name and a praise among all people of the earth. You know what I'm saying? A name and a praise. That's something. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand who Yasha-Alam is and what Yasha-Alam means. Israel. You know, in the Hebrew, in ancient Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna make us a name and a praise. They're gonna understand who are God's chosen people.
That's right.
You know? Read on, brother.
Come on. Shalakia. When I turn back your captivity before your eyes.
Turn
saith
back
the Lord.
Look, you see that? When I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith the Lord. You know what I'm saying? This is what he's gonna do for us, Israel. These things that happen, they don't even got no control why they do these type of things. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord is showing us who they are. And what the Lord is showing, what they making it known, the Lord is making it known to us. The people that sit there and look at us and say, why them Negroes sit there and talk like that? You know, all white people not bad. Why they doing this and why they doing that? Hey, we doing it because wake you up. Because the Lord is going to avenge us. You know what I'm saying? He said He's going to turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith the Lord.
That's right.
He's going to turn back your captivity. He's going to let you see it. You know what I'm saying? He's going to make a dumb teacher bring cotton and shackles to school and put them on the black kids.
That's right.
So they always get on the ICBK on the Commander General. Why we always talking about slavery? Why y'all want to let slavery go? No, the Lord won't let slavery go. It's in the Bible. The Lord will not let slavery go because why? That was an evil atrocity that happened to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And the Lord is not going to let it go. And then the times we living in, hey, the times we living in, the time is short.
That's right.
World War III is popping off and everything. Man, so the Lord is bringing all these things to life.
That's right.
All these things that the oppressor thought were hidden. And we can all just get along right now and love Him while He still oppresses us. No, the Lord is going to let us bring these precepts up.
That's right.
The Lord is going to let us bring these precepts out. You know what I'm saying? And He's going to turn back. Like, I mean, I love that. He's going to turn back the captivity before our eyes, before everybody's eyes. They're going to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He said, make us a name and a praise among all people. You know, everybody going to understand that we God's chosen people. We are Allah. We are Israel. You know what I'm saying? Prince of the power. That's what Allah means. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. So why they think they're getting away with it? The Lord is doing. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. Damn right.
Go ahead, brother.
Come. Salaki says, yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, that first one that I read about though hand joined in hand, that is Proverbs 11 and 21. And we just finished reading Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 20. Most High in Christ, man. Okay, man. We rocking and rolling. You know what I'm saying? That's a very tragic, disgusting story. Well, quick thing, real quick. I don't have a story quite like that. But I do remember when I was even in high school, because I went to an all black, junior, I went to the same school from kindergarten all the way to 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? It was like a blackety black school that was ran by black Muslims, which of course we do not, you know what I'm saying? We don't affiliate with no other churches, Israelite groups, no other religions, none of that. But in the world, you know, I guess I would say that I was, you know, I would say fortunate enough that I only went to school with black people until I went to high school. You know what I'm saying? So that was helpful. Okay. But once I got to high school and I started to have this was my first time ever having white teachers. Oh man, they were some of the worst, most racist pieces of garbage you can find, because my neighborhood wasn't a black neighborhood. And so they would just say all kind of stuff, man. Like they would, I mean, I remember one time a teacher straight up called two girls in my school. She called them straight up. I remember this like it was yesterday. She was trying to be funny and she called them nigga bitches. I'll never forget that. And the whole class was like, what did she just say? But of course we was young and we didn't want to make a fuss and whatever, so we just let it rock. But it's like, man, I'll never forget that. And she thought it was so funny. She thought it was the funniest thing in the world to call these two black teenage girls nigga bitches. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of these kind of things, man, that happen in the education system. Don't what the sister did here. I will say, you know, got to commend her for not letting it slide, man. Like for actually letting it be known. You know what I'm saying? Because she might have actually prevented something worse from happening. Because, like I said, as Cap said, that teacher should be under investigation for other stuff. Something ain't peachy about him. Yeah. Something ain't right. And this sister actually going out and letting it be known, like, wait a minute, no, you're not gonna do that to my child, and putting the spotlight on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they deal with him correctly, but who knows? This is America. All right. So now, moving right along, let's see where we are. I think I had one more. Yeah, we're gonna talk real quick about this KKK situation. Very fast. Very fast before we get into the last story and the last video. Almost all of these are kind of dealing with the same thing, and I love it too, because if it don't go over your head, you can easily peep. You know what I mean? The juxtaposition, the nuances that are involved when it comes to how America deals with so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We have seen in each of these stories so far, and we're going to see it going forward. There's a scripture I'm paraphrasing that says, you know, they're not going to have any regard for the young or the old. It don't matter whether you're a young man, a middle-aged man, an old man, a young woman. It don't matter. They don't have any regard for us. We've seen the police brutally assault a 7-year-old woman so far today. We've seen a teacher embarrass and traumatize a 7th grade girl, an entire 7th grade class of black and Hispanic brothers and sisters. And we've seen a 70-year-old white woman take it upon herself to smack a 17-year-old black kid in the face over some cheesy bread. You know what I'm saying? Some crazy bread. Okay? And we're going to see more of this. No, you're just not safe as the auto one, but out. This is not your rest. Exactly. You can't slice it any other way. All right. So let's get into this next one, man. I want to talk about this KKK situation. I don't know if there's any video for it. There's video for our last story for today, but I don't know if there's video for this one. But let's see if we can find it. Oh no, there's video. There's video on this one. Yes, Most High in Christ. It says, the fact that they were so bold, that's a quote. A group of private school students created a mock KKK video. A backlash causes one parent to allegedly withdraw their child's application. A shocking video of a student dressed in a white hood and yelling racially derogatory slurs has emerged on social media. The Knoxville, I'm assuming this Knoxville, Tennessee. Yeah. I don't know. The Knoxville private school says it has taken severe disciplinary action against the students involved and does not condone this behavior. According to WIR, the students in the video shared on Wednesday, May 4th, are from Grace Christian Academy. The learners allegedly filmed themselves emulating a meeting of one of the nation's most vile terrorist groups, the Ku Klux Klan. As of reporting, logistical information about the video has not been released. Officials have not disclosed the names of the students that participated in the clip, the location of the taping, whether it was on or off campus, nor how many people were involved. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we got. Come on, bear with me. We're gonna get this up so y'all can see this, that one. Here we go. Copy link. This is actually a different article from another one that I had wanted to post. I mean, there's articles like that every week. Every week, where a bunch of white kids just say the N-word everywhere. So that was one we were going to do last week. So this is a new one. The exact same thing. You can find it just about every week. There's a story of a bunch of white kids saying N-word all over the place at a school. You know, it's very common. All right, here we go. Share screen. Most High in Christ, right there. All right, this is some kind of ad. Let's wait to get that out the way. Some pregnant white woman. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. This is a Pampers commercial. Real nice. Oh no, here we go. This is it. Okay, so let me get the volume up. I don't know if there's actually any. Is there any audio on this? Nope, I don't think there's any audio.
Oh yeah.
No audio. We'll just play it as is. So here you go. You see that? Look at the chair. You see the chair says Grace?
Mm-hmm.
You see this?
Mm-hmm.
Now they tell you the Ku Klux Klan doesn't exist anymore. The Ku Klux Klan, you know, they don't really make much of a fuss. But here you have students, young, these are teenagers. Well, there's some audio. Here we go. Yeah, let's listen to this audio.
He said, "Who do we hate?"
He said, "Who do we hate?"
Good love.
Let's see it again.
Who do we hate?
Who do we hate?
Who do we holding? Is he holding a black doll?
I can't really quite see. It's very dark in there.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
He's sitting on a black chair. Yeah, I don't think he's on any black doll or anything. But
at first it looked like he was holding a black doll.
I know what you're talking about, Adawan, but I don't know what that was. But the last thing you hear him say is somebody from the background is like, "Who do we hate?" And he says, "Niggers."
Yeah.
And yells it out. Okay, so this is what's going on at your Grace Christian Academy. One teen, presumably a male, enters the room wearing a hood with the eye holes cut out, carrying a wooden staff and a jug of cleaning solution, a metal folding chair with the school's name on it. Placed down by another student, sat in front of the door while music played in the background. Once the disguised individual sat down, he shouts out, "Who do we hate?" The response, Slakia, the response is the N-word. Others are in the background giggling at the boy's actions as he repeats himself over and over again. School officials were made aware of the video and sent several messages out to the community. It's like out to the community expressing how disturbed they were about the video. In a message sent to local press and parents, the school said the leadership of Grace Baptist Church and Grace Christian Academy were made aware of an incident that occurred. We are taking appropriate disciplinary steps to address this issue. In the parent letter, the school added the incident occurred with a small group of students and asked the community. Oh, this is rich, Adawan. Listen to this. And asked for the community to remain in prayer and partnership with the institution. According to the Academy's 80-page code of conduct handbook, this type of behavior is not tolerated. Grace Christian Academy is committed to providing an environment in which every student is treated as an image bearer of God. Conduct, whether intentional or unintentional, that subjects another student to unwanted attention, comments, or actions because of race, national origin, sex, physical characteristics, or disability, robs the student of dignity and is not permitted. In the section that governs conduct on social media, the administration includes expulsion as a consequence for originally creating, posting, or sharing content that does not reflect the school's anti-hate values. Niggers, that's what it. That's if okay. So I don't know if anyone can pick up. If I may, I don't want to lock you.
Nah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
What I find interesting about this, and I don't know if anyone else, it's not nothing crazy, but it's just an interesting fact that this teenage student. Now, if you know anything about the history of the KKK has had multiple iterations. The first iteration of the KKK came about right after the Civil War. Okay, they were around for a few years. It died out. The second iteration of the KKK started to emerge at the turn of the century. Okay, the film Birth of a Nation was actually not without irony, was literally propaganda that brought the KKK back. The original Birth of a Nation film, go look it up, was propaganda that brought the KKK back into the forefront, and it really ignited this feeling of white nationalism in these Southerners. Okay. Now, what I find interesting is this. These students go to what? Grace Christian Academy? Well, it's not that far-fetched that they would be very familiar with the KKK and would even maybe in some ways, we don't know if this is just a joke. They might aspire to be KKK members. That might be something they want to join the KKK when they get of age. Like a young black kid that wants to be a Blood or a Crip, they might want to be KKK. But what's interesting about that is that the KKK is a Christian organization. Straight up.
Exactly.
Straight up and down, it is a Christian organization. So really, this isn't that crazy. It kind of makes sense. If you're a teenage white kid and you're a Christian and you hate black people as you usually do, why wouldn't you look up to the KKK? That's right up your alley. So it's almost like training.
Yeah.
Like these little white kids are like in training to be the next prominent Grand Wizard.
God.
And this is who your kids go to school with, and they say this is their best friend.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it is. And people gotta understand that the racist people, they haven't. I mean, you think they're just going to change? The racism is passed down. Passed down. It's in the heritage. You know what I'm saying? It's passed down. They keep it up. I mean, it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere. That's the sad part about down in Oklahoma. The people that burned down Black Wall Street, do you think they just all gone out of Oklahoma? They're gone. There's nowhere. I mean, come on. They're still here. But the thing I always tell people, I said in Oklahoma, I'm these 4 years I've been down here, I'm just seeing that, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I knew a long time ago. I'm not saying I'm just seeing, but as I examined Oklahoma has a new hillbilly. The hillbilly he's not sitting around with one tooth and a straw hat. Wild, crazy beard living on a farm somewhere. No. The hillbillies, they are senators and governors. You know what I'm saying? They are senators and governors. They got one of them down here, and then what's his name? He's a plumber. A plumber. He got commercials on his plumbing. I forgot his name.
Something
Mullen. Yeah, Mark Wayne Mullen. Mullen. So Mark Wayne Mullen, he got his commercials all on TV down in Oklahoma, Mark Wayne Plumbing, you know what I'm saying? So now it's a commercial out He's running for Senate right now. He's running for Senator right now. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And guess who he's backing? Who he got pictures on his commercials backing? He was backing Donald Trump. Right?
Oh, wow.
Donald Trump smiling and shaking hands with Donald Trump. And Donald Trump says, Mark Wayne Mullen, you don't want to fight with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, black people,
man. New breed.
Black people that love America. I mean, come on, man. I pray that you wake up. I pray that you wake up. I understand it like that. Micah 2:10 is so deep. You know what I'm saying? It's not your rest. You know what I'm saying? It's polluted. It's no good to us. And what's going on right now, like I said, you're seeing that, come on.
Okay.
We keep on, things keep on happening to us. Look, they're preparing for something.
That's right.
But we're not preparing for them. All we're doing is preparing to join them. Just keep on, just one day. We're going to get the right politicians, the right president. No, it's not going to happen.
That's right.
It's not going to happen. I mean, come on, this is the sinful kingdom. So says the Bible. This is the sinful kingdom. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is going to destroy it. You know? So it's us as the people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, understand who you are.
That's right.
No, we are Yasha Allah. You know?
That's right.
Israel, Prince of the power. You know what I'm saying? Prince of the Most High God. You know? The Lord is on our side. You know? All we got to do is turn to him.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? All we got to do is turn to him, you know, and be obedient. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see our problem, the oppressor, get the hell out of the way.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's going to take us, you know, to keep on pushing it.
Damn right.
You know, the ISUPK on the Command and Junior Honor, we go to the priests and prophets. We're going to keep on pushing this truth.
Damn
you know what I'm saying? People on having these podcasts like we have like right now, like we on right now. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep having our classes, waking our people up, you know, and showing all the evil that they do and the evil that they have in store for us. You know, we're going to keep showing that stuff and waking you up and pray that you wake up. You know what I'm saying? Because only the Most High knows when the time is going to be up.
That's right.
You know, only the Most High knows when time is going to be up. And I pray you understand. If you're black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, I pray you understand and
that's right.
You know, get into this truth.
Come. That's right.
Once the Most High is sending Yahushua Christ, hey, it's a done deal.
That's right.
I always bring up the point. Don't wait till you see the chariots over your head and then start looking for us.
That's right.
See us. You're not going to find us. You know what I'm saying? We'll be on the chariots. We'll be on the chariots looking down at you, running for your life. Go ahead, brother.
Come. Damn right, Ottawa. Hey, Most High in Christ, man. You know what I'm saying? We about to, you know what I'm saying, go into the last story before we go ahead and clip it for today. Another excellent show again. The water to everybody for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? If you enjoy the content that we have, you know what I'm saying, you want to help us spread this truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you'll be notified every time we go live. Right now, of course, we are broadcasting from 2 different Facebook accounts. We got our Unplugged from the Matrix account as well as Ayaza Obbs Facebook, the Benjamin Wolf Facebook account. Also broadcasting from Unplugged from the Matrix YouTube as well as the Black Kings Media YouTube, another one of Office Ayaza Obbs outlets. And we have a KR144 Twitch account. That is also this is also being broadcasted to as well. So again, help us out by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Also, you know what I'm saying, remember this broadcast is brought to you by the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Okay, so you want to go to isupk.com for more information on that. Okay, and of course, we can never forget to pay your tithes to the ISUPK under Command and General Yohana. You know what I'm saying? The ISUPK is the home of the truth. You know what I'm saying? This is the house that Christ built. Okay, so you want to pay your tithes to the true priests and prophets of the Lord under Christ. All right. Also tune into Black Watch every single Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, 9 p.m. Eastern. It's Black Watch with Command and General Yohana. You know what I'm saying? I know some of our brothers and sisters out there, y'all want to watch Alex Jones. You know, do your thing, man. But you know, most importantly, you need the real news. You need Command and General Yohana got it on lock. All right. So Most High in Christ for that. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna just play this promo yet again, and we're gonna get into this last story. All right. So the water for tuning in with us, man. We're gonna be right back.
Preaching prophet of the Lord, gotta teach the speak, exposing all the lies with the truth. Now they can see the evil, we the lost children of the Lord. Yasha Allah, chopping heads off with my sword. Holy Bible, one West, one West, one West, one West, one West.
Tune in to Unplugged from the Matrix every Friday from 12 to 2 p.m. Get unplugged.
Most High in Christ. All right. So let's get into it, man. So this last story. This last story is out of Michigan. All right. I'm gonna actually share the screen now so y'all can see what I'm reading and read right along. Right along with me. Okay. Here we go. Boom. Okay. Salakia. What's the comment say? Let me maximize that. Here we go. Come. Most High in Christ. So it says nobody did the right thing. Passenger's refusal to be searched during a traffic stop led to his violent arrest and hospitalization with brain damage. His lawsuit against 5 Michigan officers claims. A Michigan man has filed a federal lawsuit against the city of Grand Rapids and its police department, accusing them of using excessive force. His lawyers allege the incident was racially motivated, saying they have to ask if this atrocity would have happened had his skin been white. On Thursday, April 28th, Fahiri Jasmal Dana, 44, filed a claim in U.S. District Court accusing the Grand Rapids Police Department and 5 of its officers of violating his civil rights after beating him unconscious following a traffic stop in November of 2019 that left him with brain damage, a cut on his head, and a dislocated shoulder. All right. So this happened some time ago. He's just now suing them. But guess what? I never heard of this. Never heard of it. This is 2 years ago. This is the brother right here. You know what I'm saying? Messed his legs all up. You can see he got nicks on his face. He got a brace on his neck. Ooh-wee. Damn.
Great.
The 5 officers named in the lawsuit are Anthony Barbarino, Harvey Barker, Zachary Kaiser, Melissa Moninger, and Michael Spees, who alleges the habit of using excessive force is because the department officers are improperly trained and not disciplined for brutality. Though the lawsuit does not suggest all of the officers participated, it lists them all because no one did the right thing, according to the lawyer. Ooh-wee. We want to know why all those officers who were there, 5 officers, why nobody did the right thing. John Marco, the lawyer representing Dana, said, justice looks like holding the people responsible and accountable for their actions and hopefully making just a little bit of change in Grand Rapids. The deprivations of Dana's constitutional rights were caused by the series of deliberately indifferent policies, customs, and established practices, including inadequate training by the city of Grand Rapids, the lawsuit claims. Let's go to the video. Okay, so let's read a little bit right here and then we'll watch the video. The lawsuit reveals Dana was not driving when the car was pulled over for speeding down 11th Street and having an object dangling from the rear view mirror. He was in the passenger seat. The female driver of the car stopped and permitted officers to search the vehicle. She then went to the back of the officer's patrol SUV, according to Fox 2. Let's see. But there's one part right here. It says, when the cops demanded to search Dana, he refused. The claim states he believed the officers had no probable cause to conduct the search. Okay, so let's see if we can find that part in the video. So this is when they get pulled over. That's the sister right there. Just a moment. Just gotta find it just a sec. Oh, here we go. This is when they actually. I don't think they have the initial exchange with the brother on camera. He was off camera at the time, but let's just see how it transpired. See, no, this is the part. This is the part right here. Salakia.
Nope, you got nothing like that. You're not going to jail or anything. What? I don't have no guns. Look, I don't have no guns. Nothing. What are you talking about? Man, why you gotta grab my pants? You can go ahead and start talking. Thank you. Hands on your back! Put your hands on your back! 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 Let me see your hands! You can go. Give us your hands, man. Get Benny. Put your hands on your back. 1666. Hands on your back. Taking one into custody. Stop resisting. I'm sick. Got something in his right coin pocket. Ooh, he hit me in my jaw. That's because you probably were listening. My jaw. Oh. You can breathe fine. Take deep breaths. You're okay now. 6-1. Be able to roll your butt? You get an answer. If someone else is falling out of the shoulder.
Alrighty. Slacky. Well, that was a lot happening. A lot could be said about this video. I'll give you the floor. Is there anything that stood out to you? First, Adawan?
I mean, they stopped. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of them regular stops where they just harassing somebody.
Right. It's getting real normalized. Like, what I mean? This is just.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the crazy thing about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, man.
Just like every other one. I mean, this could have ended up a lot worse, and that's why he's suing them. At one point, he tells them that he cannot breathe, to which they respond, "Yes, you can."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've heard this one before. I can't breathe, and the police officer can clearly be heard saying, "You can breathe just fine."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It'd
be hard on them all types of ways. I mean, putting pressure on. Boy, they are.
Right. Come on. Knees on them, legs on them.
Telling him
punching.
You telling him, I mean, come on. You don't know what type of elements the brother had. You got your knee, like you said, you had your knees on them, your elbows on them. You got your body weight on them.
Mm-hmm.
And you're sitting there telling them, oh, yeah, you can breathe. I mean, come on. These are heartless beasts.
Right. Come on. A heartless beast. You can breathe. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. First of all, you on the ground getting manhandled. I don't even know who are you. Where are you? I don't show you my hands. Where? Like,
exactly. I mean,
one person yelling, "Show me your hands." The other person saying, "Put your hands behind your back." The other, like,
crazy. I mean, it's really a mad joke, man. I mean, show me your hands. I mean, how can he show you the hands? I mean, he don't even know who the hell you talking.
Right, and while you're throwing punches at him, I mean, it's only a natural instinct that if you're getting
exactly
manhandled, you're gonna use your hands to try to protect yourself. Like,
Come
you want me to put my hand? Why you punching me in my chest and in my jaw? Because they punched him in his jaw.
Yeah,
put my hands behind my back.
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting. A beast out of one.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're wild animals, and that's why.
Wild animals.
The only, I'm saying, only Yahushua Christ can come back and put them in their place. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Put them in their place where they will be treated. We're going to treat them like the animals that they are.
Come on. And if I may, sir, and if, I don't know if y'all picked up on this, the brother's pants was down. His entire buttocks was out. And they started punching him in his behind.
But, I mean, they are sick. I mean, these are sick, wild animals, man. I mean, you know, they just, man.
Yeah, that's his behind out.
Mm-hmm.
And he's screaming for dear life.
Yeah.
And some woman on the force, he grabs his foot. Look at him grabbing his foot.
Mm-hmm.
Get all them body, like you said, I don't want all that body weight on him.
Yeah.
Look at that. All that body weight on him.
Yeah. The body weight on pressing down. I mean, come on, knees and elbows.
Watch, start punching him in his behind. Watch.
Yeah.
Look. You gotta be joking. That is this devil, this disgusting devil holding this man's buttocks.
I know.
He just punched him in his behind.
Freaky. I mean,
right? Like what is this?
Man, that's disgusting, man. I tell you.
Look at them. Look at they laughing. Look at they smiling again.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere in this video somebody screamed that I love my job.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't be surprised. Mm-hmm.
First degree assault.
That's what it is.
Disgusting, man. Look at these devils right here. Now they're being sued. You know what I'm saying, for these antics, man. But again, black men, you know, come. This is a good time. I don't want. We can end it with this.
Yeah.
You got to come into ISUBK on a command and general yacht. You have to, because if you attempt to try to reason with these people in some way, you think, first of all, you know what I mean, I don't know what you're thinking. And again, we're not condoning anything these devils are doing. We're not giving them no kind of pass for their disgusting, vile antics. We know that a brother can be assaulted when he's done absolutely nothing wrong, as this brother was. But if you try to play some kind of like, I've done nothing wrong, I have no warrants, when they ask you to search you, brother, if you don't got nothing on you, again, I want to say this sensitively, just let them search you. If you don't got nothing on you, just let them search you, because they're going to beat you in the head, and this is what's going to happen. Okay?
Yeah.
Because they're animals. We're not saying it's because you're wrong. We're saying it's because they are animals who are looking for any reason to be violent. We just saw the cops say this is going to be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is why they signed up for this. You ever notice why so many of these cops, if I may, I don't want real quick, and I know you want to, you know what I'm saying, have something to say on it, but let me say real quick, General Hyman and the men of the ISUPK have broken down many times the origin of the police department, right? And we know that the origin of the police department, there's a reason why so many of these cops are Irish.
God.
There's a reason for that, okay? It is an actual historical reason why so many Irish immigrants became police officers, first in New York, then throughout the rest of the country.
Yeah.
These same Irishmen, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about New York riots and so on. These are the same dudes who was, you know, bare knuckle boxing. You know, they love to get into a fight, man. They love to be Conor McGregor.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be. This is what you're looking at, a bunch of wannabe Conor McGregors.
Yeah, exactly.
And since they couldn't get into the octagon, you know what they did? They signed up for the Grand Rapids, Michigan Police Department.
Yeah.
They signed up for the Tulsa Police Department, the New York Police Department, Chicago PD, LAPD, so on. They sign up for it because they know this is the place where they're going to be able to get some action. And they tired of sitting behind that desk, drinking coffee and eating donuts.
Yeah.
They're just waiting for the day when you say, I don't got to show you nothing, so they can do this.
Yeah.
Salaki, sir, please.
That's it. I mean, that's it. That's all they want to do. You know, they are oppressors. They are oppressors. You know, like we read the precept in Proverbs. Says the scorner delight in scorning. You know what I'm saying? They delight in just oppressing us.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what. And then you just said it. That's what they do. They join the police force so they can get some action.
That's right.
So they can beat somebody. So they can beat on the stick. You know, so they can just beat on. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that's the job. The job opportunity is going to come to just beat on a Negro.
That's right. That's right. Oh, God.
The job opportunity is going to come. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I love that they're going to have their time. You know, the Lord he said he reserved them for the day of destruction. He reserved them for the day of destruction, and they're going to get back, you know. But it's all black man, Hispanic man, they've been, man, to get yourself right with the Most High.
That's right.
Start obeying the Most High. Be obedient unto the Most High. Keep His laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? So we can get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So we can see them there. Right. I'm tired of seeing us get ours. We can see them get theirs. You know, but we got to start doing right. We got to put the lunch down. You know, put the seafood down. You know, simple things. The laws are not grievous. So says the Bible. You know, simple things. I mean, come on. You got to hang up. You got to keep on hitting blunts. You got to keep on eating seafood. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep on getting that line up. You know, you keep on whoring our women out. You know what I'm saying? Keep on just doing all evil unto the Most High. And then we wonder why these things happen.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And we bring it out all the time in ISUPK under Commander Johnny Hart. We bring out all the evil that they do, but mainly the evil that we do.
That's right.
You know, so we can get this oppressive foot off our neck.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So we can see the chariots and see Christ come and he be in rulership. Be in total rulership, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to rule under Christ.
That's right.
And that's a beautiful thing to look forward to. But we can't have it if we still being evil unto the Most High.
That's right.
You know?
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to really this. I love the title of this show. You know, just unplug yourself.
That's right.
From the crazy matrix of this world and your mind. You know what I'm saying? You got to unplug yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, you loving America, you plugged in.
That's right.
You want to be the best politician, you waiting to voting time, you plugged in. You know what I'm saying? You're a Christian, you're plugged in. You know what I'm saying? These evil devils down here, always, like I said, they run. The first thing these devils down here in Oklahoma run, when I'm in commercial, they run, what they say is, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. All of them say they're Christian. You know what I'm saying? And we just showed you the Ku Klux Klan, they're Christians too.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I mean, come on. It's time out for that. It's time out. Black man, Hispanic man, they've been the man. You know what I'm saying? And get on board for the truth so we can see the chariots, see your house, our Christ come down, you know what I'm saying? See all that good stuff. See, put them into captivity, all that good stuff, man. We can get out of here. You know.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Come on. Salaki. So no, that's excellent. You know, right on point. Adawan. Officer Pagaibawa out in DC. That's an excellent precept. Zechariah 11:5. You know what I'm saying? Where it says, "Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty." It's an excellent precept for this. Also Obadiah 1:10. You know what I'm saying? For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of precepts show you how much of a beast. The scripture that says that he's the most subtle beast of the field. Then, of course, the scripture that tells you, you know what I'm saying? What's the one? So not for thy violence. The wicked are estranged from whom?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? These devils are estranged from the womb, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they wake up with smelling blood because they're beasts. They wake up with that on their mind. You know what I'm saying? So you cannot be surprised in any way when you see that burning desire in their eyes. Look at them. It's a burning desire in their eyes, man, to harm a black man. Black people, you know, despite everything they say in the media, man, what we really have truly is compassion. You know what I'm saying? Black people have more compassion, Black and Hispanic people, than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? We're not these violent, you know what I'm saying? We're not that. You know what I'm saying? That's literally the opposite of what we are, which is why when that kind of violence takes place, you know what I'm saying, for us, it's actually very tragic and horrible. You know what I'm saying? But they live for this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, another one in the books, Adawan. Another good show. A lot of information, man. Again, make sure y'all continue to tune in to Unplug from the Matrix. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Remember, the ISUPK is the home of the truth. That's what the ISUPK is. You're getting all of this from brothers, and you know what I'm saying, from brothers who have, you know, been in this truth and done the groundwork. Commander General Yohana, man, Barakatah Yahweh Hawashah. Give a shout out to Commander General Yohana for holding down this truth. You know what I'm saying, and raising up brothers in this truth, man. You know what I'm saying, a new breed of Hebrews. You know what I'm saying, that care about their people. You know what I'm saying? That put in the work for the people. This ain't Twitter fingers. Me and Captain Yagar, myself and Captain Yagarwap and all my brothers in ISUPK, we're not just gonna be on your computer screen. We're not just on your phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be at camp tomorrow. Lord willing, the weather permits. I'll be at camp outside in the streets. You know what I'm saying, doing the work, because Captain Yagarwap did it way before me and continues to do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we do. This is not just, again, it's not just digital. We actually put in the work. We were trained to put in the work. Okay, so just make sure we wanted to say that. ISUPK, the home of the truth. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the Unplugged from the Matrix channels and all of the different channels that we have in the ISUPK. We got Boot Up or Shut Up. You understand? We got Angry Black Man Media. Adawan, your nephew is that Angry Black Man Media is something special. You know what I'm saying? Captain Soccer War, man, with the Angry Black Man Media is excellent. We also got, of course, Black Watch. ASCII the Prophets, One West Radio out in Cali. We got Across the Line Radio. You know what I'm saying? We got so many different outlets and channels of this ISUPK, this truth getting out. We also got many in the Clubhouse. We also got ISUPK on Clubhouse, man. So you can get on Clubhouse and you can hear brothers just cutting all the religions all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Debates happening. Shout out to Captain Tazariak. Shout out to Captain Kadzah. Man, but that's all we got for this week. Akim Wathian. Adawan, did you have anything before we head out?
Yeah, to add on to that, we got an Oklahoma statewide page too.
Most High in Christ.
Right, you know what I'm saying? We have classes and stuff like that. And definitely, we're definitely going to get our podcast down here. We're going to get something. And then it's a whole lot of evil going on in Oklahoma.
Damn right.
Bring it out and let it be known, you know, for our brothers and sisters down here destroyed. And like
that'd be excellent.
Afraid to fight. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to show these people in Oklahoma how to fight.
That's right.
We're going to show them how to fight. You know? Yeah.
Most High in Christ. All right, Akim Wathian, man, it's been another Tawab show. Again, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for rocking out with us throughout the duration of today's show. You know what I'm saying? All y'all brothers and sisters. The participation was excellent today. As always, let me just shout out a couple of people who I didn't get to shout out before. if I did the roll call before. But shout out to who we got up in here that came in afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chantel Love, Shalom sis. Yahweh Shemar Lathabah Shemal Shai. The sister Machaya from Monroe, Louisiana. Shalom sis. My man, Officer 500 Shabaya Allah. Shalom. Yahweh Shemar. What's going on, bro? He was out there with General Muhammad last night for the Charlotte class. He's out there in Charlotte. Shout out to Shabaya Allah. Who else we got? The sister Shemayam Matar, Shalom sis. I think I'm not sure if you're officer or trooper, but I have to say Officer Hakayan Korab, Shalom. What's going on, bro? That's all we got for today. Hey, again, well done, man. We're gonna see y'all again next week. Same time, same place. But shout out, of course, man. We're gonna be right here with Captain of 10,000 Yagarwat. You know what I'm saying? Officer of 1,000 Ayaz Ab, Lord willing, he'll be with us next week. I know that Slave, you know what I'm saying? He be on there consistently. So hopefully he'll be with us next week. And myself, Officer of 1,000 Tabawan. Man, another good one, man. So we're going to see y'all next week, man. Same time, same place. And with that, we say shalom. How about Shemal Shah Brakatah? This is how Shemal Lathabah Shemal Shah.
Preaching prophet of the Lord, gotta teach this people, exposing all the lies with the truth. Now they can see the evil, we the lost children of the Lord. Yasha Allah, chopping heads off with my sword. Holy Bible, one West, one West, one West, one West, one West.
Tune in to Unplugged from the Matrix every Friday from 12 to 2 p.m. Get unplugged.